Hey guys, Mike at SB Reef Lights, coming to you from Waterworld in Pensacola, Florida. And I am introducing the final version of our SB Reef Lights freshwater planted light. So this is a light we've worked on a good bit to really dial in the spectrum and also provide flexibility for the plant owner to really dial the light in specifically for the type of plants that you have. So this is based off the standard 165 watt SB Reef light that we use for saltwater. So power-wise, quality of construction, name brand diodes, name brand drivers, the upgraded fans with ball bearings, more CFM, quieter, individual power supply so you can run each channel separately on a wall timer, built-in mounting legs, also comes with a hanging kit, and of course a 2-year USA warranty. So all that's already been proven on other lights. Comes with several power switches as well, so you can turn them off independently as well as using a wall timer. Again, just a proven platform. It's a workhorse. We will have a 32-inch Pro Timer version as well, which will add a moonlight channel. It'll add a remote control. It'll also add a 3-channel LCD screen with built-in timers, so you can turn each of the channels on and off. And of course, it'll be the 32-inch model, so it'll be 363 LED watts, which is just crazy. But be perfect for 4-foot tanks or using in pairs for a very deep 6-foot tank, like a 220-gallon. All right, so let's get on with the lights itself. Right now, I've got it set on the very minimum setting on both channels. And as you can see, compared to the standard plant lights used here, it's keeping up and actually brighter than a twin tube running a combination of aqua glow, power glow kind of bulbs. And that's on minimum setting. Now I'm going to turn these up and we'll see if my phone can track the difference. But if I bring this up all the way, and now you can see what a difference that makes versus the other tanks. This is going to be able to blast your plants with plenty of par, and you'll be able to get better growth results than you will with a twin tube fluorescent setup for sure. It's going to be great for people with deeper tanks like a 150 or a 220. And if you have a shorter tank, shallower tank, you simply turn them down. Now, the two different channels are biased a little differently. And so if we look, and I'm going to turn these down again. If we turn just the first channel on, this one is biased towards green and red. So it's got a mixture of warm whites, 640 nanometer reds, 660 nanometer red. So we're hitting that far spike on both chlorophyll A and B. It's also got 10K whites to provide a nice crisp rendering of your plants without being too warm. And if you look at the look of it, it's nice. It's a very warm feel to it. It's not as crisp as, say, like a saltwater light would be. Dialed in spectrum-wise pretty well. And if we turn the power up, actually reminds me a lot of the power glow bulb. Maybe a little bit bright, well, a lot brighter, but a little bit more crisp, more towards the 10K range, but still very warm. Definitely a lot of 67K you can see in there, which we use. You're also going to see the 35K. So that's one channel. Now, if we change the bias here, I'm going to turn this down, bring the other one up. And now this channel is biased towards blue. Now we've still got the red in there, 660 and 640. We've still got a couple warm whites, but now we've added in the 420 violets, which is going to hit hard on chlorophyll A's largest absorption spike. We've also got 450 royal blues in there, which is going to hit at the crossover between chlorophyll B and A. And then we've got 495 teal or cayennes. And those are actually going to help excite carotenoids within the chloroplast. So it's just kind of a backdoor way to get a little bit more energy and excitement into those chloroplasts to do better. We still have a couple greens for aesthetics, and there are some absorptions in the green range, but not much. In this one, when you crank it up, again, now we're kind of more towards that traditional aqua glow plant light. A lot more red, a little bit of purple. Definitely got some blue to it. It's a cool look for sure when you compare it to the other tanks. My favorite look by far, though, is definitely running both channels. And when you crank this guy up, it just gets so bright. The phone's really not capturing it until you realize what the other tanks look like with twin tubes on it by comparison. So again, this is our final version of the SB Reef Lights freshwater planted light. We've got a bias channel towards blue, which if you go heavy on blue, generally speaking, that's going to give you leaf patterns that are closer together, shorter, squatter plants, more flowering. And if you bias towards the red channel, which is the other channel, that's going to give you plants that generally will grow a little taller, more distance between the leaves, a little less flowering. And so a combination of both can be mixed to get different results from different plants. So kind of neat to have a light that's not just plug and play and forget it, but you can actually do some tweaking. There's more than enough power for just about any tank. So there's enough reserve you can actually bias it one way or the other without really sacrificing any sort of par. These are available on our website, www.sbreeflights.com. We're also on Facebook under SB Reef Lights. And you can reach me in most of the saltwater forums as well as some of the freshwater forums and even planted forums. My name's Mike Herman, and just send me a friend request on Facebook. Feel free to ask me any questions. These lights have a 2-year USA warranty. Our warranty center is out of Pensacola, Florida, and we'd be glad to have you as a customer and love to see some results you have. Thanks again for watching.